Burning Man is a mandala. I mean, basically, you have the basic form, and then you start filling it out, okay? And the whole part of mandala is you actually then destroy it at the end.
The temple at Burning Man, you can't buy it. It's not for sale. In fact, you can't even see it ever again. It's all been burned back to the dust.
When the temple burns, people say, "What are you thinking about?" I say, "I'm thinking about my wife," because I sit next to Maggie every time.
The scale of this kind of art is truly extraordinary. And this is really the heart of Burning Man, is the temple.
It'll be magnificent and ornate and incredible, I'm sure. There's been many temples, but he's just always built the most amazing ones, and I just can't wait to see it. So this is David Best's last year. I've been coming here for a long time, and he's my favorite, and I'm super excited to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
The more free rein you give in collaboration, the more creative stuff you get from it, you know. I guess the tighter you hold on to something, the less creative you get, you know. So these guys are going to surprise the hell out of us with what they build. So then it's 8 times 7.
Yep.
I mean 8 times.
8 times in each one.
Each one. So that means
There's a
yeah.
elevation.
I'm just trying to figure out what the hell we do in terms of this. This should be faced under here. This should be faced with decorative bullshit.
Art is a technique to help us see differently. I don't mean it just in a simple sense, I mean it in a fundamental reframing sense.
If at the end of the day they're proud of what they did, you know, then it's like a really good day. That's how this thing is going to grow. I mean, we're all of a sudden thinking, you know, we're done. And then, well, wait, we just got to put one more lamp in there. All of a sudden, you'll go, where did that come from? They'll have added something to the build that you and I didn't know was there. It will inspire other people to build temples for people to commit suicide. If we could get a whole bunch of people to build temples all over the planet, you know, not for religious purposes, but for forgiving and for healing. Who are the people? God, every possible walk of life.
I'm an architect. I'm one of 4 architects who have the privilege of working on this project with David.
My name is Lake, and I'm a temple monk.
What's my name and my role in the project? Jack of all trades.
My name is Richard Augustine, and I am a simple journeyman carpenter here to create and discover the temple once again.
All this turns into magic.
Grace is, you know, the way someone carries themselves.
Grace is about the giving. It's about the gift of this temple.
One stick at a time. There's a lot of sticks.
the name of the temple is Grace, because grace is something that is a gift from the divine. And epiphanies, for example, are the source, come from grace. Healing comes from grace. Miracles come from grace. A temple is a place for devotion.
When it comes to learning and creating and innovation, diversity is the key to innovation. And in a collaboration, everyone is valuable to make a big project happen. So back to David Best, who is the designer of the temple. The cycle renews, because art is not about the artifact that we can collect or somebody can have in a collection or put a price tag on. Art is about that process of creating and learning and growing.
Usually when I go to the temple, I cry. Everybody does. You go in to see his names and you cry. And I did all my crying when I was building the temple because of the crew. They were so faithful, so committed. It's all volunteer. And they all come to it with this incredible passion and commitment.
The Temple of Grace would be, I would direct it towards my grandfather that has recently passed away. William B. Matson Roth, and he was a very graceful person. So for me, it's kind of like putting my energy working on the temple and going up with my family, with David, Maggie, Anna Roth, and kind of going up there with us all and just kind of being together as one and just kind of having a whole thing of letting go from that. And just, I think it would be a really beautiful thing.
Yeah, that's what you get to touch it. What a marvelous day. I love it.
So for me, all of Burning Man is a temple, and I found this little area where people had put pictures of their pets. And so I sat there and I thought of all of my loved ones.
Wilson, also known as Wilson Lion. He just turned out to be this amazing, really great dog. And he liked it, as soon as he got into that haircut, he was like, oh yeah, here I am, he was in character. I plan on taking it out to the temple where I want to place him amongst other loved spirits that other people have had in their lives and have had these amazing connections and experiences with.
There's something about that temple, it's like a vortex that you cannot walk away from that temple without leaving something there, without leaving your grief, your anger, your resentment, your regrets. I think that's what grace is. It's allowing source energy to express itself through you and to come to you.
I had a draw to the temple, and I needed to pray, and to see it firsthand is the best way to experience it. As it burns, sometimes you get drawn into the flames, and you see the flames dance. The smoke is what takes your prayers to the Creator.